Welcome to B.A.U.S.E Talk Radio. I'm your host, Alana Banks, and I have Miss Whitney sitting to my right as my co-host for today. As you know, we will have the gorgeous Tia Becker that will be attending tonight's show, so make sure you stay tuned, stay locked. It's gonna be juicy. We're gonna be serving some tea, talking a little business talk, and talking about what's going on in the ATL. I want everybody to know that the phone lines will be open. It is 931-4-BOSS-T. Again, that's 931-4-BOSS-T. First thing I think we want to talk about is what's happening in the ATL.
Definitely.
I know a lot of the Hawks fans are really excited right now. I believe the Hawks made it into the playoffs due to the loss that Boston took. So I think the city will be really happy to know that the playoff games will be here in Atlanta.
I'm excited that the home team made it. So,
well, I'm not a Hawks fan. I'm not a Buzzer fan.
Boo.
I'm not a Hawks, Falcon, Braves, none of that. You know, I'm a Saints fan. You looking at me real crazy.
No Saints fan.
You ain't no Saints fan? Oh, well, he got to get us out of here.
I'm a Hawks fan.
We got to change some seating arrangements behind the scenes going on right here. But anyway, that's a good look. I attended some of the Hawks games this year, and you know, I'm happy for the city. Since I'm here, I will support. I go, you know, chill out for a minute since my team didn't make it, but it's okay. Another thing I wanted to talk about is part of the segment of the show that I kind of want to go into is what's trending. And right now, I believe politics is the biggest thing going on. The voting. Now, personally, it's April. We got to deal with this all the way to November.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to be kind of brief with that because I know it's kind of sensitive, but I just need everybody to know that they do need to go on to rockthevote.com and check your deadline for your state to register to vote. That is so very important. I need everybody to make sure that you are registered to vote. I believe this is going to be one of the most important elections. We said 8 years ago that was the most important election, and it was. But this, I believe, is going to be just as important. So rockthevote.com, and scroll down, click on your state. It's going to give you the deadline that you have to register to vote to make sure your vote counts. Now, speaking of votes, you know a no vote is a vote for Trump.
And we don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want that. Because, honey, Trump win, I don't know where I'm going to go. But on the for real tip, I think that's something that a lot of people are being kind of quiet about because they're still in disbelief that we have allowed a reality star / fool, basically,
to make it
this far.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think he has pissed off every minority class and every group out there. So, I'm a little shocked that a lot of the, how can I say this, celebrity has not came forward like they did when Obama was in election. You know, it was a lot of people that was of status, top celebrities that was coming out and speaking. I know Bernie Sanders has a lot of people backing him. I haven't really been following Bernie Sanders, so I don't really understand him, or we didn't get him just yet. You know, Billary.
I call him Billary.
I call him Billary because you get Hillary and Bill. So it's like Hillary Clinton. You know, I love when Clinton was in office. That was like a pre-Obama.
But I think with Hillary, it's kind of touchy because she's a woman. So, you know, I feel like a lot of
that's a good question. That's a good question because I did kind of hear a certain person go to the public and discuss how they felt that a woman could not run the United States. Me personally, you know, I'm not looking if she's male, female, or however it is. I'm just looking to see who has the right things in mind, who has the ideas and going to be able to put their ideas into motion. Because you can just get behind a podium and might get a campaign and just say, I'm going to do A, B, C, D, E. Okay, that's fine. Tell me how you are going to do A, B, C, D. How are you going to implement A, B, C, D, E. That is going to be the most important thing. Is I want to know how you plan on doing this, because I think I watched one debate with Trump, and he talked about this, and he jumped from one subject, then he jumped to this subject, then he jumped all over the place, but you never heard him actually give a concise,
direct
plan of action with something that he was definitely going to be doing. And that right there kind of lets me know either one, he's not taking this seriously, or he just don't care, or he has a alternative plan in mind. So he don't want to get up there and say he's going to do one thing and then do something else. So he's kind of staying kind of neutral. Exactly. So I think he's trying to stay neutral because he know in the back of his mind what he really want to do.
Yeah.
And I heard a lot of the people that would support him was like, you know, some of the biggest racist people out there is backing him. So that right there alone should make every person want to get out and register to vote.
Absolutely.
Please vote. If you say your vote don't count, that's a lie.
It does.
Obama has done so much work over the past 8 years to get so much stuff in place that's working for us. I don't want nobody to come behind him and just basically undo everything that he has basically worked so hard to do in these 8 years. The health care, you know, he has done
unemployment.
I mean, wait a minute now. I heard somebody say unemployment's finna go up to $12, $15.
No, what is the hourly? What you talking about? Minimum wage?
The minimum wage, yeah.
Oh yeah, they've been talking about minimum wage going up for a while.
Well, I'm gonna have to get me a job. Back in the day, $12, $15, you balling.
If you making $10 an hour, you winning.
I think I was working with minimum wage before $25.
I was working. It was $5.75. I was in. I ain't gonna tell my age. I ain't gonna say what grade I was in because I'm gonna be telling my age.
So I already told my, because I said $4.25 an hour.
So it was at $5.75.
I heard it and I was like, wait a minute.
That's good though, but the cost of living has increased, so it has to go
up. So just be smart about this. If he's going to raise minimum wage, and you say the cost of living is going to increase,
it's already
in certain
increased.
places, well, move to a place where cost of living is not that expensive.
And where would that be?
I'll go back home.
The hood?
No, we ain't got to go to the hood now.
Where?
You
would
still have a good life in a place where real estate is not that high.
Where?
Mississippi.
Don't know I want to be in Mississippi. I'm playing. I'm joking.
All right now.
Why you ain't in Mississippi?
I got stuff to do here.
Exactly.
Don't have all my Mississippi home.
I know, right?
Y'all better call me, okay? She ain't no
Mississippi.
She from Hampton, Columbus, Newman.
I love Mississippi. I'm from Georgia. But no, seriously, when I say the cost of living has increased, or it's like gas, food, like stuff like that. So if you're making $8 an hour, it takes so much to eat, get gas, go to work, just everyday living. You know what I mean? Not necessarily where you're staying at versus back in the day when we were making $5. Gas was what, 80 cents? Right. But now gas $2. It's going back up a little bit. But that's what I mean by like the cost of living is high. Not necessarily where you're staying.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? In general, like McDonald's back in the day, you could go get $3. Now for a meal, it's $8 or something. You know.
When I first moved, the gas was 79 cents.
Good Lord.
Babe, I roll all around this city.
I don't even remember.
That's when I was getting lost, and then I realized 25 was something.
You had that free gas.
You know, because if you going east and next thing you know, it say south, you be confused.
Yeah.
So I had to learn what turned into what on 25. But gas was 79 cents when I moved here.
That was the good old days.
And gas is going to now.
It is, but it's still better than what it was. Because at one point
they had us for food, thinking it wasn't going to be no gas. Everybody filling up on $5 a gallon. Yeah, I was like that in line that day.
But I think when it get close to election, stuff like that increase anyway. So we may see an increase in gas prices until election. All this stuff is over with. So
I want to see anything in any way that something could just happen and we just start all over again with all new candidates, or something that we can sign, or something that we can do to just get Obama a third term.
Negative. They won't let it happen. I wish he could. I don't think Obama want to do a third. I think he tried.
Let me tell you something. Obama came out office with a walk, swag. He had a head
His
full
hair
of
was black.
He was light skinned. This thing here like he needs some concealer, honey.
Gray hair. They did a number on him. I think he tried.
But it's stress. That's stressful. I think him and
did
Michelle probably gonna be like, let's get the hell. They can have a moving out party. Barbecue.
Yeah, it's over with. I'm joking.
But I was really thinking about that.
No, that would be nice, but I think for Obama's sake, I think he's tired. I don't think he would want to do another term. They got to be stressful to I mean, we
But he has done some great things.
them.
Like he just released 61. He released 61
inmates. Yeah, I think that's awesome.
And then the stories that they have, like he really, you can tell he went in and really looked at those cases and see. And it's amazing that the fact that we go in and look at those cases now and be like, this person has years for a non-violent crime, you know. But then you got people shooting, killing innocent black teens
and get off
on the street and get off when you have it on video, you have pictures, you have witnesses, you have proof that this person shot another person.
Exactly. And most of the non-violent crimes are cases that are built off of he say, she say, or like, but you have physical evidence showing no, this person killed that person, and we gonna let them lose. But you got another person who did something non-violent, say drugs be the case, and they get 100 years, which is insane.
Yep, and that's the reason why prisons are overcrowded. You have to sit so long before you get sentenced. Then you don't know where you're going. You get sentenced in Florida, you end up Canada, Trent. You don't know where you're gonna end up in jail because prisons is so crowded. We spend so much of taxpayers' money building prisons, keeping them, you know, going. And then the people that working in them ain't making that much money. Yeah. And then you got corruption. I just sit on the news and watch the cell phone bus.
Yeah.
Like that was the biggest thing that was on the news last week was this big old giant cell phone bus with this ring that they had. So I just think that, you know, he's done so many great things. I don't see Trump getting into office and going in and letting 61 inmates out.
Not at all. Not for non-violent, because that would be mostly African Americans. And I definitely for something else.
He's not Team African American.
Yeah, so if you
But it's some African Americans that is Team Trump. Let's just be clear.
Yeah, it is. You know, everybody have their opinion and, you know, feel who they want to vote for. I just, you know, don't support it. So
yeah, I haven't heard him say one good thing. And I was actually somewhere and I was having a conversation, and you know, I kind of like to stay mutual when you're talking to me because you never know people's political beliefs, their religious beliefs. So you kind of just
don't want to offend nobody.
And I didn't want to offend nobody, but they was really saying that they were supporting Trump, and I never got a reason.
Yeah.
You know, when Obama came in, he talked about healthcare from day one. It took 8 years, but it's here.
Yeah.
He talked about minimum wage. He talked
student
about
loans.
Student loans.
Shout out to Obama.
After I don't pay mine off, now he want to forgive. I need a refund. Let me talk and see if I can put a stop payment on that check. What you talking about?
Shout out to Obama.
So it's just that I don't see Cruz. Who is this other person? Cruz? I don't even know. I don't even looking at the Republican. So it's Cruz, right? I don't know. I don't see nobody that is really
making noise
and saying that they're going to pick up where Obama is going to leave and continue his work and not let it just go down the drain. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really seeing nobody saying this and that. You know, and I listen to a few of them kind of talk, but then they'll say something, and then I'm just, you got about 30 seconds with my attention anyway, and if you don't keep it, I'm out. So I just really hope that in November, when those votes go in and we wake up the next morning, I just hope that the United States is going to be led by someone that has the right mindset.
Absolutely.
Because the thing about it is, just think about other countries. They're going to be like, you know what? They're not going to take us serious. They're going to look at us as a joke. Oh my God, all you crazy Americans have voted in Trump. So what makes you think they're gonna take us serious? They probably gonna send a threat over here, get some money. They're gonna mess with us.
Test him.
It's gonna be some terrorist attacks. It's gonna be threats. It's going to be, and you know, Obama was like, we don't respond to every terrorist. He tell you quick, we don't do what they want us to do.
Yeah.
Because if I do it once, I gotta keep doing it. And he was really very blunt about that, and I respect that about him because he let it be known, no, just because you know that's what they want, they're not gonna get. You know, we're going to handle this in a different, diplomatic way. And I respect Obama for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want to see the United States be put in a position where we're going to be wide open for, you know, whatever that may be coming our way.
So everybody needs to get out and vote.
Vote. Please get out and vote.
Check the website.
Register
See
to
where you vote at in your county.
If and
What
all
location?
the people that may have, it's a lot of people out there that is convicted felons, and knowing that they can't vote. Go onto the website. There's certain things and certain people that can have their voting rights restored. Like, you never know your situation. You never know the case. Get out there. If you have any insight or have any thoughts on what's really going to be going on in November, at least put forth the effort to make sure that you can vote. If you make sure your vote counts. And they're going to be tricky at the vote polls. They're going to be like, I had to go to 2 places to find my right vote poll.
That's what I say. Check and see what location you're supposed to be at.
Yeah. So they should be
you go
sending
to
out
the
updated
wrong
voter
place.
registration card.
Yeah.
They told me, you got to go down the street. You got a P.O. box on your driver's license. You need another form of ID. Woman, I done voted. I have had this people. It's like they're really trying to find ways to make it hard for you just to go in there and vote. And if that happens, it's numbers that you can call to reach out to people. If you have any type of voting issues at your polls, if it's anybody giving you a hard time and making it where your rights are being violated, then make sure you kind of speak up on that behalf. So I think we're good on that. Another one thing that I want to talk about for is what's going on here locally in Atlanta is this real estate market.
Yes, let's get into that. That's our lane.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. So let me just say, I've been doing real estate. I'm gonna tell my age. You wanna know, don't you? About 17 years. Yeah, about 17 years. And let me just say this. I have never seen a market like this before. I mean, there's nothing on the market.
It's dry.
It's dry. I'm talking about capital D.
It is
dry. So, and it's to the point now where if you own a property, you just put it on the market and put a number out there.
It'll be gone tomorrow. By the time you wake up, you got 5
And the thing about it is that you got people who still want to send in these lowball offers, who want to try and negotiate and want to see if they can get a deal. Them people right there, they ain't gonna never close. I have 3 clients that over the course of the past few months wanted to look, and then when they see that it's nothing out there, by the time they get ready to backtrack, they say, okay, let's go put an offer on this property. It's gone.
So what do you think the people need to do if they're house hunting now?
If they see it, they better get it. And
Don't sleep on it.
And if you're a real estate agent, you need to up your game. If you ain't got no game, come take my class April 23rd. Let me teach you some game.
Hello.
And give you a talk, not a script, but I'm gonna teach you how to talk to get the people to understand what's really going on. Because these buyers right now will make you or break you. You got online, they reading, they researching, they searching houses on that line. They trying to do real estate and be a buyer.
Yep.
Now you got some educated buyers out there that probably gonna think they're a real estate agent, and that's all fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, when you out there in the streets every day and you showing properties and you going here and going there, I know when I put in a search the 10 houses that's gonna pop up.
Cause
it's the same. We already know.
We already know it's on.
We already that one ain't developed. She just did that with the FMLS. Why she ain't took this out of FMLS?
That one pending.
Please take your list out of FMLS if it is under contract or pending.
Please. Thank you.
That was your public service announcement. But back to what I'm saying is that have a serious conversation with these clients, and you have to really just let them know. Listen, we in a seller's market right now. You got to look at this house. You got to look at these houses. Because these pictures will fool you. Absolutely. I saw some gorgeous pictures. And then when I go to these properties, baby, it don't look nothing like them pictures. Get your clients out there and show them what they want. And after about a day or so, they're going to realize what they want may not exist. Or it may be more than what they anticipated. Because a lot of people prices are going up. You used to go to East Atlanta and get in where you fit in. You can't get in where you fit in too easy.
Definitely going
now it's coming across the west side. They got the belt line coming in. Shout out to the belt line, Paul Morris. I'm loving the belt line. But my thing is that people really need to understand that if you're a listing agent right now, you're very happy. And I'm not a listing agent. I don't like to just put a sign in the yard, put a lockbox on the door, have an open house, and just put it listed online and wait on somebody to sell it and me trying to sell it. I'm typically the type of person who like to be involved with my clients. I like to get involved with the loan officer and like to see people be excited about their home purchase. I like to be in that midst of making dreams come true, seeing excitement, seeing that they're actually achieving. You know, they say that's the American dream, is buying a house, you know, the
First home.
white picket fence and keys and all that stuff. So I kind of like to be a part of that.
It's a great experience when people.
But right now, I'm not really a part of that right now. Because it's kind of hard. It's hard for us out there right now. Because it's like you showing the same properties to the same clients. And the banks is loaning the same amount of money, so everybody's trying to go FHA. And then the people that buy investment properties, you got to deal with them trying to still try and get a deal.
Yeah.
And right now, you can negotiate, send in low ball offers. Somebody smart is going to come behind you the same day or the next day and offer more, pay cash. And it don't matter if it's $500 more, if it's $200 more, you're going to lose out. And I have seen a lot of houses that my clients have really, really wanted. And by the time we go back,
it's gone.
It's gone.
Yep.
And there's a lot of properties going for over list price.
Yep.
That's why I said right now, if you're a listing agent and you got your listing game on tap, and if you ain't got it on tap, another reason why you should take my class on April 23rd, I'm going to keep on plugging it all night. There's going to be 2 hours of that. But at the end of the day, I love my job. I love being in real estate. You know, sometimes I wake up and I be like, you know what? I do not want to put another key in another door. I don't want to show no more properties. What I want to do. But at the end of the day, you still get out there. You still getting that hustle. You still getting out there, beating that pavement. Trying to negotiate, trying to find that house. And me particularly, I don't always find all my houses on the internet. I get my kind. I go in the subdivision that my clients like.
She will ride and find you a house if it's not on the market.
Yes, I will knock on somebody's door and say, hey.
And get them to sell it to you.
I'm not going to tell you what I'm saying. It's in my class or what I knock on the doors and say. And you will be surprised at how many closings that I have had off of properties that was not listed. But just off people, me going to people and knowing how to talk and how to convince them that right now is the perfect time to sell your house. And the thing about that is, not only am I getting them to sell their house to me, I'm going to help the seller find another house.
So it's win-win.
See, it's levels to this. It's levels to that. We're going to take a little quick small break. We're going to be coming back with Miss Tia Beckford from Love and Hip Hop, how can I say that? The businesswoman. Entrepreneur.
Boss.
Author. Mother. She got it going on, y'all. So make sure y'all stay locked. Come back. Take a little break. But you definitely want to come back. Stay tuned for Boss Talk Radio. Advice you can bank on.